Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Turing test. Now off we go. Now while I was messing around with oh, what's this? Power. Yeah, so between episodes I was looking at the achievements and I worked out there are indeed 70 levels to this. So where do you go? Over there?
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel.
Right.
There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines.
Hang on.
It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Haha. Yes, that is also true. But then humans always want to be able to see things with their own eyes.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa.
Whee!
Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
And as I said, we always want to go there ourselves. I think that's just, we want to be able to see things with our own eyes, and that sense of exploration is always going to be there. You know, if all we're going to do is send robots, we might as well just Photoshop everything.
Test, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Sometimes you can predict what these puzzles are going to be like. Sometimes. Ah. Are we going to need that? We might well need that. Or it could be that we now have to backtrack. We've got to backtrack, haven't we? We've got to be able to drag this all the way along with us. Ah, don't you just hate it when puzzles make you backtrack like that? It's questionable, I suppose. And I thought I was being really clever. I'll leave those two in there for now. Plunk you in there. Woohoo! There we go. Ha ha ha. Nice. Yep. And dunk. Hello. Ah, they're starting to get more complicated now.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
What on earth was that? So putting something through a window in order to put it past is creativity? Okay. I am fairly certain there are robots that can do that. Even today. Probably because we programmed them to, but that's beside the point. Getting there.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature.
Isn't that a human's way of
People
doing
consider
things?
nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
I don't know. You're saying that people don't necessarily just try everything that we use. Have you ever watched people play a video game? We do. We try everything. We just throw shit at the wall and see what happens. That's what we do. We've never done anything else. That's how I play video games anyway. How do we get you down from there? I don't actually know how we get it down from there. That's somewhat curious. Oh, we could do that. There, that works. Hey.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them, so I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
I'm starting to think this game's philosophy is a little whack. I'm also only half focusing on what the dude was saying, so yeah, we'll deal with that. I'm assuming this is what we're supposed to be doing here. Yeah, it's working for me. Hi! Let's have another conversation. Ooh. Can we go in there? There's no crouch button. It's not as far as I know anyway. Hello! Yo, ooh, what the fuck is this? Whoa. Okay, that's trippy. We suddenly ended up in Antechamber. That's a good game as well, by the way. I did consider doing a Let's Play of that, but that's the thing with puzzle games. They're kind of only good to Let's Play on your first playthrough. Huh, okay. Hey, it works. Why am I controlling a robot? What is going on here? Hello? I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused. This is weird. Oh, hello. Yeah. Okay, what the hell did I just do? Oh, really, guys? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. I think these things are like bonus puzzles. You know, I was actually looking, as I mentioned, I was looking at the achievements earlier. And, and I think, I could be wrong, but I think the answer to that first one that I actually missed was, So what's the point of that then? Okay, so we've got that that does that. Right, okay. Hang on a second, let me see if I can work this shit out. And where do you go? Still not moving? That doesn't help me very much. Oh, do you go in there? Whoa, okay. Actually, no. We can pull that out. That works. No, wait, hang on. Ah, maybe we can get... If we pull that out a second. Do that. Put you in there. See if this works. Aha! Yes. Woo. There it goes. Hey! Success. So what's this? Seriously, what's the point of this upper bit? Hello? Are you still watching me? Bloody weirdo. Nah, I'm still not sure if I touched Tom. Get it right. Trom? It's not Trom. What's up with this? Oh no. Oh shit. Ah, for crying out loud. Okay, so I need to get that one out of there. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Okay, pull you out. Pull you out. I need to revise my strategy based on later observations. I think I need to put this one in here. Can I? Apparently I can't. See what I need to do. There. Needs to go in that way, apparently. So the order in which you pick up energy balls up apparently is quite important. Whoop, missed. Ooh, you also can barely jump for anything. Worth pointing out. Which isn't necessarily good. Oh. Hey. Creative solutions.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Those are solutions. Right. So can I even... Oh, apparently I can. That worked. Yay!
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
You hope. Right, I think I see what I need to do. I think. Oh, hang on, there's a... Ah. So which one am I going to need? I don't actually know that. Alright, let's assume that I'm going to need that one, which is probably the case. Let's see if we can... Ah, no. Okay, we don't need that. What we need to do... Drop you into there. Drop you into there. Did that work? It did work. Yay. Right, I think I see what this real problem is here. One second, just rotate everything. Oh, there we go. Oh, did I miss? I missed! How did I miss? There we go. Gotcha. Aha. These things
So
are
what
starting
was
to
the
get
need
complicated.
send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
That's true. I can understand that. Uh-huh. We got a door. Where does that go then? Aha, one of these things again. Right, but I can't go up there with the thing until I've turned that around the other way, and one thing after another after another. That's one thing I do like about puzzle games is well, good designed puzzle games is that everything has a place. I was recently playing this lovely little puzzle game called Quern, Undying Thoughts. It was really, really good fun. It was basically, if you imagine, where's that go to? If you imagine Myst, you know, the classic point and click game. Imagine Myst, but more modern. So you get full free roaming. You get, see if we can, yeah, you get full free roaming. You get an inventory for your item. Oh, well, that's not useful, is it? So I need to get up. So I need to. Oh, hang on. Wait, what? Yeah. I mean, and the game is self-contained because the people who did Myst, which is I believe called Cyan, I think the company is called. we need to be... Hang on a second. I need to think this through. So that goes up the second that goes in there. Ah. Of course. I'm an idiot. Okay, I got this. Because Cyan did a game called Abduction, which was good fun. I played that too. It was one of those games I was thinking about Let's Playing and decided not to in the end.
I've
Kind of
started
glad I
to
didn't.
collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
What? And I've just noticed I'm out of time for this episode. I'm going to have to leave the rest of my little conversation to afterwards, I'm afraid. I always do that. I always start like a big conversation right when the episode's ending, and I had actually completely lost track of time on that one. So anyway, thank you all for watching, everybody. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual good stuff. See you in the next one, guys. Bye!